Thank you for joining us here on CBS KHOU 11 and Quest. I'm Dr. Laura Murillo, President and CEO of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Our guest is Edwin Vargas. He's Walmart store manager. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Laura, for having me here today. I really appreciate it.
Yes. So thank you for your partnership with the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. And also thank you for all that you do out in the community. But I want to start with you. Where are you from and how did you get connected to Walmart?
I'm originally from Puerto Rico. I'm a former teacher. I moved to the United States 9 years ago, looking for better opportunities for myself and my family. And I was actually hired. My first job here in the United States was as a part-time cashier at a Walmart.
And now you are a store manager. What location?
I'm right now at Walmart 3302. That's in West Sam Houston Parkway South.
So a busy time for Walmart, right? We're in December. This is a busy time. So if people are interested in opportunities for work, are you guys hiring?
We always hiring. We definitely a very busy store who was recently remodeled, and we always hiring. We always have opportunity here in our store.
And obviously, in your case, opportunities to grow and move up the corporate ladder. How long did it take you to become a store manager, and what was that like?
It took me 5 years to become a store manager. Like I said, I started as a part-time cashier, moved the ladder as an hourly supervisor, then assistant manager, then co-manager, then store lead, and now a store manager. So it's been a short and long journey, very fun. I think I'm blessed to work in a company that give everybody opportunity to become store manager.
Very nice. So a busy time. Christmas always brings out opportunities to serve the community. We know here at the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce that Walmart does a lot in the community. But tell us some of the things that are especially important to you.
Well, most importantly for me is to provide the customer a great service, and we just always been involved in a community on different ways that we can support. Most recently, as of last week, Walmart served the Houston Police Department holiday meal to thank them for their partnership and help in keeping our customers and associates safe every day. Our local teams have worked hand in hand with the Houston Police Department through hurricanes, tornado, floodings, and ice storms to help Houston back up, to help get Houston back up and running after any disaster has struck. This is just one example of how we are giving back to the Houston community. A few examples of community engagement this year. We actually sponsor and participated in various community events around the Day of the Dead, Thanksgiving Day, in Houston Methodist turkey trot, which brought together over 6,000 people on Thanksgiving Day morning. Associates this year has delivered gift baskets of product made in Texas to fire stations here in the Houston area. We also sponsor the Veterans Business Marketplace at Wings Over Houston and supported a local organization to provide air show tickets and transportation to underserved families, ensuring access to this unique experience for those who otherwise could not afford it. We also sponsor a nonprofit organization, Kids Meals, and through our support, we delivered 3,000 turkeys meals to families across Houston. So we have been very busy during this holiday.
So many things that you all are involved with, and I'm sure a lot more that you haven't even listed. So we appreciate you, your store, and all Walmarts here in the greater Houston region. Thank you, and we wish you a very Merry Christmas. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. The Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is the leading advocate for Hispanic business in our region. In Houston, we represent over $54 billion per year in consumer spending. Our thanks to our volunteers, sponsors, board of directors, and staff as we work to advocate for business and for a stronger economy. Learn more by visiting the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce website, HoustonHispanicChamber.com. Hello, I'm Dr. Laura Murillo, President and CEO of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. I am thrilled to have one of our corporate partners, Crow, joining us here today. We have been involved with each other for many, many years, 15 years plus. They've been a great partner, and we are so happy to have Sheila Enriquez join us. She has a new title. She's going to tell you all about it and what she does at Crow. Thank you, Sheila.
Hi, Dr. Murillo. Thank you so much for having me today. It's such a pleasure.
Thank you very much. And so first, let's start with, what does Crow do? Who is Crow? A lot of people may be familiar with the previous name of Briggs & Veselka. Tell us about Crow a little bit more, please.
Yes, I'm very delighted to introduce you to Crow. So we are a public accounting, consulting, and technology firm, and we distinguish ourselves not only by our size and capabilities, but also by our purpose and values. We were founded in 1942, and Crow has grown to become one of the largest accounting firms in the U.S., serving clients worldwide with our deep industry expertise and innovative approach. Our network actually spans more than 130 countries through our Crow Global Network. And so we are truly a global firm, but we maintain a strong commitment to our local communities as well. Our purpose is clear. So we are here to shape your better tomorrow together today. And that is realized through a wide range of our services, which include audit, tax, advisory, risk, and performance services. So whether we're helping a business navigate complex regulatory environments, optimize their operations, or strategize for growth, we are there with you every step of the way, creating value that endures.
You got a presence and a footprint in Houston, but also throughout Texas.
Absolutely. And you know, what people don't know in Texas is that Crow has actually already been in Texas for the past 15 years in Dallas. But as you noted earlier, the Briggs & Veselka team joined Crow in 2022, and 3 years in the making here, that really expanded Crow's footprint to now include the Houston area, which is our largest office. We also have an office in the Woodlands and, of course, Austin, Texas. So we are in every major city and very excited about Texas and our commitment to this great state.
Well, and then the big word on the street is artificial intelligence, isn't it?
That is exactly right. Everybody's thinking about it, wondering how to adopt it. And I think for companies, it's top of mind for sure.
So what does that mean for Crow and its clients?
So it's been interesting to me to watch the evolution of AI. And when we talk about AI has been in place for decades, right? But the one area that you're hearing a lot these days, probably in the past year, is generative AI. And what that is the large language models like ChatGPT. And for some reason, all of a sudden, right, it's become the term, it's become much more evident in the things that we do in our everyday lives. And so for Crow, AI is really a topic of immense interest, with organizations eager to expand their understanding, harness its potential. So we recognize this demand. So we actually are really focused in and utilize our own AI platform we currently have in our firm, CrowMind. It is being actively used across all our business functions to accelerate multiple tasks, freeing up more time for innovative thinking, complex problem solving. And so it is a game changer, and it is starting to revolutionize industries across the globe. We actually started our own AI studio for that reason. We're expanding it, and it is designed to foster the development of AI-powered solutions for our clients, while also advancing internal adoption of AI in our business operations. When it comes to our client offerings, we are enabling our clients to really provide more value-added services. And one of the big things, Dr. Murillo, that I don't think companies are even really as aware of is that you really have to be careful when implementing AI. You know, we provide guidance on AI strategy, implementation, governance. There's some ethical considerations that people should be thinking about when implementing AI. So as we help clients harness the power of AI, we also help them manage the associated risks. One thing at Crow that we're very mindful of in addition to AI though, is making sure that it's remaining human-centered, because you hear a lot of people talk about AI and replacing jobs, and at Crow, we recognize that we cannot lose sight that we have to be human-centered in everything that we do. We will be AI-enabled for sure, AI-powered, but we are all about people at the end of the day. And so, you know, we combine AI with human-centered design, and doing that allows us to create solutions that are not only smart, but user-friendly, intuitive, and definitely aligned with the expectations of our clients. So very, very exciting area, you know, that is just continuing to evolve very quickly.
Very well. Sheila, our thanks to you and the entire Crow team. I know we had someone from your staff join us at our Business Institute, and throughout the year, you all have been very engaged with us, and we really appreciate the 15-year plus relationship we've had with Crow. Thank you.
Likewise. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
We'll see you soon.
The Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is the leading advocate for Hispanic business in our region. In Houston, we represent over $54 billion per year in consumer spending. Our thanks to our volunteers, sponsors, board of directors, and staff as we work to advocate for business and for a stronger economy. Learn more by visiting the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce website, HoustonHispanicChamber.com.
Hello, I'm Dr. Laura Murillo, President and CEO of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. So happy to have our next guest here. Her name is Veronica Neal, and she is the owner and CEO of Keystone Advisors. She's going to tell us all about her business. As an entrepreneur, we're always happy when entrepreneurs become members of the Chamber, and we can highlight their success stories and everything that they're doing out in the community. Welcome, and thank you.
Thank you. It's so nice to join you guys today, and also being part of the chamber, and hopefully we can do a lot of participation and collaboration with your organization.
Absolutely. We're happy to have you join us today. So let's start with this. How did you start your business, and why this particular kind of business? Tell us what it is.
So, I'm an immigrant. I come from an immigration family, and we have been in a low-income community, and a lot of my family members were very ill, and not a lot of resources available or education. And when I went to school, I was pursuing nursing degree just because I know that we had a lot of sick family members. And when I was in a wait period to go into the nursing program, I started working for a health insurance company, and I realized that a lot of the members that would enroll with a plan, they would disenroll immediately. And a lot of it was because of lack of education. A lot of the patients didn't understand that there are doctors in the community that speak their language, that understand their culture. And also a lot of the material was in English, so they didn't understand what an annual well visit was. Most of the medical attention was always reactive, not proactive. And so I found that, I had to go to these appointments with my family members, and they didn't know how to go about it. They thought emergency room was the only way to get treatment. And so I realized that there was a problem across the board. So when I started working for the insurance company and working in the retention department, I started participating in a lot of the meetings in the community, providing these seminars in Spanish. And so going to the communities and inviting people to the senior centers and doing individual visits, and that allowed their family members, especially the ones that were younger, that were the decision makers or the translators, right? So that they understand really, well, how can you be proactive in your benefits and not going without your medications, because that would lead you into a terrible healthcare solution. Once we educated the family members, we started seeing better outcomes of people living longer, and also being able to be part of their grandkids in the future generations. Yeah.
So what would you like people who are watching this to know about your business?
So we are a brokerage. So we represent majority of the health plans that are available across the country, and we make individual assessments to determine what is important to them, because it's not a one shoe fits all. So we customize plans at the lowest cost that allows them to access quality healthcare systems across the city of Houston. And we don't charge a fee. This is we provide them resources. We also help them apply for the federal programs so that they can be proactive. And this is for the multi-generational homes as well. We realize that especially in the Hispanic community, we have 3 or 4 generations. And so we want to provide solutions to all family members, all size and all walks of life.
And I know in addition to your work as an entrepreneur, you do a lot in the community. Tell us in the last few minutes that we've got here a little bit about that.
And so we believe in empowerment, and a lot of that is through education and resources. So we volunteer, we do fundraisers for different organizations. A lot of it is children's students that want to pursue higher learning. So we helped to raise grants for their higher education, and as well as animals. So basically, as a household, we try to support everyone to give them the ability to be living a healthier life through learning.
Well, we're very proud of you. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce program. We hope to see you soon. Happy holidays.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
The Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is the leading advocate for Hispanic business in our region. In Houston, we represent over $54 billion per year in consumer spending. Our thanks to our volunteers, sponsors, board of directors, and staff as we work to advocate for business and for a stronger economy. Learn more by visiting the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce website, HoustonHispanicChamber.com.
Hello, this is Dr. Laura Murillo, President and CEO of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and also very happy to say a 3-time University of Houston graduate, bachelor's, master's, and doctorate degree from our University of Houston. We all love is so key to our city, to the country, and especially for students who are there today living this phenomenal experience of being Cougars. And you can't be at U of H without meeting Mike Paday, Associate Vice President for Alumni Relations. Mike, great to have you on.
Great to be with you as always. Always fun to see your smile on a rainy day. Beautiful.
Thank you. Yes, of course, and so much happening at U of H. So let's just start with like some of the things people should know right away, right off the bat. What's going on at U of H?
Well, what'll amaze you, and I'm sure, is that we're over 48,000 students this semester, right? I mean, we have just short of 9,000 students living on campus. When you and I went there in the dark ages, right? It was about half of that, right? So,
right.
Tier 1 institution. We have a Phi Beta Kappa chapter. We opened graduated our first class for the medical school last year. A brand new law building. I mean, there's so many things going on that it's actually hard to keep up, right? They ask, what do I do in the morning? And I said, our momentum is so good, I just try not to mess it up, right? Things are going so well on campus. Our largest freshman class ever, over 6,500 freshmen joined the University of Houston. We still are the most diverse university in the country. 125 countries are represented at the University of Houston. So we're proud of all of those things. Hispanic serving institution, top 5 ranking in 5 or 6 programs. I mean, I could just go on. We're in a great space.
Yes, and so many alums in Houston, outside of Houston. So if someone wants to get involved, what can they do?
So the simplest way just to start is our website is HoustonAlumni.com. Now, what you'll find there is over 40 associations and networks that you can join. There's one for every college. None of these cost any funds to join. They're all free. There's one for every college. We have demographic and geographic. So we have some for Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, the Valley. We have demographic, Asian American, Hispanic alumni, LGBTQ, Black alumni, Spirit of Houston. We have all kinds of, and then of course there's one for every college. So if you went to the business school or went to the Hilton College, education, we have something for everyone. So you can do that. We have all of our events. We have about 240 events a year, whether they're around athletics and it's a tailgate party or something prior to our nationally ranked basketball team, where I see you a lot, cheering on the Cougars, right? We've got that going for you. We do things with the arts. We do things around town. And you mentioned alumni. 1 out of every 6 college graduates in the city of Houston is a Cougar. The city says they have about 1 million college graduates in the greater Houston area, and we have just short of 200,000 of those are Cougars, which is an amazing network. As you know, one of the great networking people that I know, that network is really powerful, and we're trying to get our alums to use that as much as possible.
Yes, absolutely. And going back to the celebrations and really just this rebirth of this University of Houston, certainly something very special that's coming up is a 100th birthday. Tell us a little bit about this anniversary.
Yeah, can you believe the university is going to celebrate its centennial in just 2 short years? So in 2027, we're working on some plans to not only the transformation we've been going through, but a further transformation actually physically, multi-million-dollar plan for landscaping and refurbishment of the fountains on campus and benches and trees and pathways and lighting, all those kinds of physical things you can touch. But also we're in the midst of another $1 billion campaign for student success. It's really built around 100 student scholars. Everything's a category of 100, right? You can imagine faculty scholarships, student scholarships, endowments that we're trying to raise funds for. It's all about student success at the University of Houston. You know, about 45% of our graduates are the first in their family to graduate from college. And that's who the university is. So we're going to celebrate that. Those 2 years are going to go really fast. You're going to start to see the celebrations and the shovels in the ground next year in 2025. It'll carry all the way through 2026. And then we consider the celebration time essentially football season of 26 through the end of the calendar year of 27. We'll be celebrating the 100th anniversary of this university, which has only really been public since 1961. So even though we've been open for 100 years, we've only been public for about 65 of those. So it's an amazing institution. As you know, there's a lot to celebrate, a lot of great alums in all kinds of facets of business and work, like yourself. I mean, I feel always intimidated when I come on with you. You're 3-time graduates. You know, you've got all that going on, and we have so many graduates who've achieved so many great things. We're coming up with some plans to not try and celebrate them in a month. We're going to celebrate them through the course of the entire year. So you'll see a lot of things. There'll be a transformation around town. You'll see billboards and things on buildings and lighting opportunities and all kinds of ways you as a homeowner can participate, whether it's a yard sign or putting something on your email signature to celebrate the 100th anniversary. Is going to be a lot of things that get pushed out to our alumni to help us celebrate, because you get one shot. You know, you get one shot to celebrate 100 years, and we're really excited about it.
Well, this is so exciting, and I'm so proud to be one of the many alums of the University of Houston, a byproduct of that. Congratulations to the faculty, the staff, Dr. Renu Couture, the Board of Regents, so many people that have come together to make this university what it is today, a true treasure in our great city. And what an honor it is to be affiliated with so many great folks at the University of Houston. Mike, thanks for all that you do. And before we sign off, go Cougs.
Go Cougs.
The Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is the leading advocate for Hispanic business in our region. In Houston, we represent over $54 billion per year in consumer spending. Our thanks to our volunteers, sponsors, board of directors, and staff as we work to advocate for business and for a stronger economy. Learn more by visiting the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce website, HoustonHispanicChamber.com.
Hello, I'm Dr. Laura Murillo, President and CEO of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. As you know, we partner with many great organizations and entities here, and that's what makes Houston special is that every day there are great Houstonians doing phenomenal work to make sure Houston is multicultural and that we have a variety of things for families and folks in our area to do. So one of them is coming up next year, and we're excited. The International Women's Fest, and joining us today is the founder, Adriana Clausen. Thank you, Adriana.
Thank you, Laura, for having me. So excited to be here.
Absolutely. So let's just get going. What is this fest? Tell us about it.
Well, one day I was just, thinking about this woman power momentum that has been going on for this past year. And I was like, and I searched online to see if there was a festival or some kind of big celebration that involved the city and so forth. And I could not find it. And I thought, you know what? I have to do it. I have to do it. And so that's how it was birthed.
So what is this going to look like? When you say the International Women's Festival, where, what? Tell us more.
So Houston is the most culturally diverse city in the United States of America. And it is time that we bring all the nationalities together and celebrate one another. Houston has a vibrant population of women, and this is the perfect time. Why not do it this coming International Women's Day and learn about our cultures? Let's lift each other up. Let's applaud you, your backgrounds and everything that you are doing for the city, because sometimes we're kind of segregated, you know what I mean? And so why not bring us all together and truly enjoy all the different cultures and everything that all these wonderful and beautiful women are doing throughout the city that we frankly just don't know about. So
it's my understanding you want to go to Discovery Green. You'll have
yes,
panels with people. You're going to have some vendors out there. Is that correct?
absolutely. So think about this, right? We have women in music. We're going to celebrate women in music, women in leadership roles, women in education, women with sauce. We have a great culinary experience happening here. And all these wonderful women are behind all of these events. And so we're going to have panels. We're going to talk about menopause. We're going to talk about subjects that are so important and dear to us, along with, vendors and along with a wellness area and just a celebration of women.
So who is your audience?
Every female. I mean, think about it. We want to encourage, we want to see little girls. We want them to understand the greatness that it is to be a woman. So, moms, grandmothers, sisters, mothers, wives, girlfriends, any age group, we're going to have something for each individual.
So where can people get more information about volunteering or becoming involved with this festival?
So you can go on the website, www.internationalwomensfest.com, and you can sign up. You can sign up to become an ambassador. You can sign up to become a sponsor or a vendor. If you have a unique business idea or you're currently selling, and your audience is women, this is the perfect avenue to showcase your product.
Very well. Well, Adriana, thank you for your leadership and to the entire team that I know you're going to assemble to make sure this is a great success. Wishing you all the best, and we'll be in touch.
Thank you so much, Laura.
The Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is the leading advocate for Hispanic business in our region. In Houston, we represent over $54 billion per year in consumer spending. Our thanks to our volunteers, sponsors, board of directors, and staff as we work to advocate for business and for a stronger economy. Learn more by visiting the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce website, HoustonHispanicChamber.com.